Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am coloring a couple Draw This in Your Style challenges. They are both from Instagram. I do put the pictures of the posts and the user right there on the side. So the first one is from @MSSHANH Misana, I have no clue how to say that, on Instagram, and I saw this and I fell in love with the colors, so I just had to do this one. Unfortunately, my markers did not want me to do this one. The marker I was originally using for the very, very pink looking skin tone was very, very dry. So luckily that was one of my colors that I had, a color that was like very, very similar, like I'm trying to think of what they are. Like the one that's similar was my blush color. They're one number difference, like literally you can't hardly tell the difference. So it wasn't that big of a deal, and luckily the blush one was looking a little dry. See, ew, streaky, ew. I do refill it at some point and go over it again so it doesn't look so streaky, nasty. Blech. But I absolutely loved doing these challenges. I do two in this video, so that's why it's a little long. But I sketched and inked ahead of time. I think the coloring is the most interesting part, and so I left out the sketching, mostly because I'm sketching a picture kind of that already exists, so it's a little boring, because you see exactly what I'm going to be trying to draw. And then I never ink on camera. I get nervous. And I put my face really close, so you wouldn't be able to see it anyway, because my face would be blocking it. But I loved drawing this character in my style because I felt like it translated really well. I repositioned the little tail thing and did a different shape for the bust, but I did really like doing this. And can you believe I've never actually kind of like designed like a little monster girl from my own memory? Whenever I color or draw monster girls, they're almost always a Draw This in Your Style challenge. And obviously, since I am doing this traditionally, I cannot exactly match the colors, because while hers was also a traditional piece, I'm pretty sure, I don't have the entire set of Copics, so I don't have access to virtually every color that I would need, so the colors are a bit off. But overall, I think it looks fine. I think that the skin tone matches pretty well. I did not have a blue that exact color. Well, I had one really, really close to it, but it was dead, so I couldn't quite, use it for the hair. I didn't want to commit to that. I'd rather it be slightly off and colored decent than matching and really, really streaky and gross. Another reason I like Draw This in Your Style challenges, though, is it kind of forces me to use color palettes that I never would have used otherwise. Like, I love the colors that I was using for this piece, and besides the pink for like a blush, I don't really use them. And I don't use a whole lot of really like bright blues and like really rich reds. So, I mean, besides the Zodiac series is a little different just because the colors are already picked for me, but it's really refreshing to have use a color palette and colors that look really cool together that you had never used before together. So as I wrap up this piece, I hope you like it, and here I am, yes, there I am making it a little less patchy. But if you liked this piece, stick around for the next one, and I would love it if you would like, share, subscribe, if you want to see more of my stuff. I would really appreciate it, and I'd love to have you. Here I'm adding white highlights with my Uniball Signo white gel pen. It's my favorite, and I use it quite a lot. I think the white highlights are my one of my favorite things to add to a piece, especially in the eyes. I feel like it really makes them pop. Which apparently I decided to not do. So I show it off here, but then I do, wow, with a really shaky camera, I do add Posca pen sparkles and a little Copic heart because that was on the original piece and I completely forgot it. I came back and did this. And it's done. Well, I forgot the hearts. After I add the hearts. And sign it. So this next one is from Rain with an E Will Fall on Instagram. So while I loved the first one because I felt like the original artist style drawing really translated well into my style, and while I absolutely adore the original art from Rain Will Fall, their really adorable chibi style did not really translate well to my style. So, you know, because a lot of the details in her were in her face. Well, I draw my faces significantly smaller than she does, so it was really hard to cram all that character into a really, really tiny space. But I loved using these colors, and I loved the hairstyle and the cute little bows and like the 3-layered dress. It was just adorable. So, if you want to participate in either of these Draw This in Your Style challenges, the first one, she is posting photos and reposting things until March 7th. And this one by Rain Will Fall, their little contest, I think it is. The deadline is March 8th. I'm so sorry that I don't have as much to say today. Nothing's quite going on, and these aren't a part of some project. They were just some fun little thing for me to do in an afternoon to relax a bit. It was very nice to have, sometimes coming up with a drawing an idea for a drawing is the hardest part. And so it was really nice to be able to draw some cute characters without having to come up with the idea myself. And just like the last one, because each artist doesn't always have the exact same markers, the colors aren't exactly the same. I tried to match them as best as I could, but I really don't have that many Copics, and even if they also don't have as many Copics, that doesn't mean we have the same Copics. I have quite a few. I think I have 100 maybe? I'd have to recount again. But I never did buy a pack. Like, I have a couple packs of like the 5 ones, but there's only 5 markers, 5 or 6. But I bought all of my Copics. I couldn't afford packs of them when I first got my job. Minimum wage in a daycare. And with every paycheck, every 2 weeks, my mom would take me to Hobby Lobby, which I try not to shop at anymore, mostly because my values do not align with theirs. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag not endorsing them. I don't like them. But they were the only craft store. They were the closest craft store at 40 minutes away still. And I could get 2 to 3 Copics every couple of weeks. And that was, let me tell you, that was a really awesome feeling. And now that I'm older, I have quite the collection. And now that I'm older and I could potentially afford a bigger pack of them, I don't want to, because it'd be a waste. Because I'd have so many of the same ones already, it would suck. But I finished with this piece. Well, almost finished. And I really hope you liked it and enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, subscribe, whatever it is you want to do, and leave a comment. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. By the time this is posted, it's Valentine's Day. So I hope you have a pretty cool Valentine's Day. Celebrate love of yourself, love of your friends, love of others, love of a significant other, and treat yourself right. Have a good day. Bye.